Hello everybody and welcome to a very special broadcast of LMC Varsity Sports. I am Rob Moretti and you may not be familiar with what you see behind me. It's not Mamaroneck High School, it's not Rhinebeck High School. We're at Lakeland High School in northern Westchester County for the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Class A Boys Lacrosse State Quarterfinal. The Mamaroneck Tigers, the champions of Section 1, taking on the Section 2 champions, Niskayuna, from the Capital Region. Mamaroneck comes in 13-6 after winning the section championship in a thriller over Mayapack about a week and a half ago. It was Erik Greenberg who scored the game-winning goal in overtime for the 12-11 win. Niskayuna went 17-2 through sectional play in Section 2. They took out in a drubbing Section 9 champion Warwick 20-4 in the regional semifinals. This game also serves as the regional final. Stay tuned for pregame introductions and, of course, the opening face-off next on LMC Varsity Sports.
Now I'd like to introduce the starting lineups for today's contest. First, for the Silver Warriors of Niskayuna High School. The attacks, number 1, Aiden Byrne, number 1. Number 3, Evan Maloney, number 3. And number 22, James Sexton, number 22. At midfield, number 8, Aiden O'Brien, number 8. Number 39, John Pendergast, number 39. Number 17, Lucas Quinn, number 17. And number 20, Dylan Pantalone, number 20. The defenders, number 15, Patrick Holmes. And number 33, Jake Miller. In the goal for the Silver Warriors is number 13, Nick Testa, number 13, and the rest of the Niskayuna Silver Warriors. The Silver Warriors are coached by Mr. Mike Vorgan, assisted by Mr. Chris Delano and Mr. P.J. Williams. Now for the Class A Mamaroneck Tigers. The attacks. Number 7, Reed Malice, number 7. Number 4, Chris Connolly, number 4. And number 15, Alex Hero, number 15. The middies are number 22, Erik Greenberg, number 22. Number 2, Charlie Harris, number 2. And number 13, Liam Monahan, number 13. At defense, number 10, Matt Brody. Number 25, Kieran Cleet. And number 17, Jason Beanstalk. In the goal for the Tigers, number 27, Jack Denty. And the rest of your Mamaroneck Tigers. The Tigers are coached by Mr. Jeff Barnard and Mr. Aaron Tibet.
The rights to this broadcast have been granted by the New York State Public High School Athletic Association, representing 767 senior high schools across the state of New York and more than 575,000 boys and girls who participate annually in New York State Public High School Athletic Association Incorporated sponsored events. Any rebroadcast or republication of the programming without the written consent of the New York State Public High School Athletic Association Incorporated is strictly prohibited. As the starters come to midfield, 4 officials for the state quarterfinals. Normally, in sectional play, we see 2 and a third in the semifinal and final, so teams are hoping not too many missed calls. You heard the starters earlier. Winner of this game will head to Middletown in a few days' time on Wednesday. This game being played on a Saturday afternoon to play the winner of Syosset and Smithtown East. That essentially being the Long Island Championship.
For the Tigers, number 6, Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro not announced as a starter, but he's in for the face-off.
Dylan Pantalone.
And we're underway in the state quarterfinal. It's won by Niskayuna. Dylan Pantalone with it. And he'll bring it up for the Silver Warriors. That's Prendergast shot high. These two teams met at this level 3 years ago, but that was the first time Mamaroneck ever advanced to the state tournament. And Niskayuna pummeled Mamaroneck 23-3, and Mamaroneck went back to the state tournament the next year and played a much closer game, so maybe using that as some fuel today. We'll see how it goes. Shot saved by Dente. I'm sorry, that's Nick Schlegel in there. They announced Dente as a starter, but Nick Schlegel is in front of the cage.
Correction on the Mamaroneck goalie, it's number 1, Nick Schlegel.
This is Reed Malice, who just recently, a few days ago, found out he's been named an All-American. One of a group of, I think, 7 or 8 from Section 1 who got that honor. Tigers also have 4 all-section selections and 4 honorable mentions for all sections, so high honor is already given to this program. They're still playing. This is Ewald near side. Up top for Erik Greenberg, the section championship hero with the overtime goal against Mayapack. Most recent poll, Niskayuna, number 9 in New York State. Tigers number 20. So both ranked in the top programs in New York State. This is Malice. Gets it over to Conley. All the way back up top for Greenberg. Tigers having some trouble penetrating this defense. They are all collapsed in on the goal. Greenberg had some position, lost the ball, taken up by the goalie. That's Nick Testa who's going to take it up. We don't see this too often in Section 1. Now he's going to get back in front of the crease. This is Lucas Quinn with it. Now Evan Maloney. This is Will Malurk. Top for Sam Massini. Looks like the Silver Warriors have made a little line change here in the early stages of the game. About 3 minutes in, no score. Out in front, shot, score. 1-0 Niski.
Niskayuna goal is scored by number 22, James Sexton. The assist goes to number 17, Lucas Quinn.
So if you could hear that, goal by Sexton, assist to Quinn, 1-0 Silver Warriors, and really you get a lone out in front of any goalie in lacrosse, and that's probably going to be a goal. Pantalone on the face-off win again. That's something the Tigers need, is they need Ben Shapiro to win some of those face-offs. So good at it. Might force a turnover here. Ground ball, and he had it briefly, gets it over the midfield line. Tigers able to take off running. This is Charlie Harris. Could not connect cleanly to Ewald, or else they would have had a good look. The Tigers will reset. Pass comes across to Reed Malice. Mamaroneck trailing 1-0 early. They've been off for a week and a half as well. Niski had to play a few days ago. Not that it was a difficult game, 20-0 over Section 9 champion Warwick. Pass out in front, shot scored! Goal to Harris, assist to Greenberg, and we're tied up at 1.
Scored by number 2, Charlie Harris, assisted by number 22, Erik Greenberg. And we're tied at 1.
Kind of a similar play that we saw from Niski on the first goal. Get the man isolated out in front and get it past the goalie. Infraction, Tiger ball. Shapiro checks out. Looks like he's going full Fogo today. Malice, the Bucknell commit, spins left and right, shoots just wide of the cage. Connolly closest to it, and Mamaroneck will keep possession. 7:47 remaining first quarter, tied up at 1 in the Class A state quarterfinals. This is Conley, had to back it away. Back to the midfielders. Greenberg said a little pick, wasn't that effective. Harris, though, pushes off, comes in, goes behind for Conley. Try to go out in front, pass off the cage, shot and scored! Alex Ewald with his heads up.
Number 15, Alex Ewald picks up the rebound and scores for the Tigers. 2-1 Mamaroneck with 7:16 remaining.
So I think it was actually an intended pass that kind of ricocheted off the cage and fell next to it. It just rolled to the edge of the crease, and Ewald was able to pick it up quickly, fire it home. Niskayuna wins another face-off, and they'll try to equalize. This is Prendergast. Takes a hit, no call, but he gets the goal.
Unassisted goal, John Prendergast.
Picked up the face-off, took off running, put a little move on, and we're tied up at 2. And in the early going, this looks like this might be a dandy.
Again, it's Ben Shapiro and Dylan Pantalone at the end.
This is almost an entirely new team on both sides from that 23-3 drubbing in the state playoffs like a few years back in 2012. Niskay especially, only a few seniors on the roster, a lot of youth on this team. That one kicked, picked up, and a nice flip there by Pantalone. Warriors trying to score in transition, and they do. James Sexton with his second. And it's 3-2 Niskay.
Score is 3-2 Niskayuna.
These two teams in the early going just going back and forth with each other. Still not 6 minutes in here, so this could be a real high-scoring game at the end. A big shove, and they're going to get possession for the Tigers. Ben Shapiro, he's been doing that all season, taking some hard contact in the circle, getting the ball. Doesn't always have to win it, but that one pops out of the stick of Greenberg, picks it up, gets it back, takes off running, shoots and scores.
Scored by Erik Greenberg, his second. And we're tied at 3 with 6:26 remaining in the first.
So Erik Greenberg stepping up. Almost wonder if he dropped that one on purpose. Looks like there was an infraction at the end of that play, so they're just going to give possession to Mamaroneck. And there's someone in the penalty box for Niskay, I think. No, now there's 6 defenders, so. Well, now someone is going to the penalty box. And no, there was supposed to be someone in the penalty box. The whistle flag was for too many men. I think. A little unclear, didn't announce the penalty. But it's a 1-minute penalty, extra man offense on for the Tigers. Chance to retake the lead. Plenty of time, a minute with the extra man to score a goal. It will clear when they score, so no need to rush through it. Ewald gets it to Malice. Around to Conley. Nice pass. Greenberg puts it in. Ewald, nice shot, but it's wide. Malice backing up for the Tigers. Conley dishes to Greenberg, shot scored!
Number 22, Erik Greenberg, that's a hat trick for Erik. And the man that goes up 4-3. Dylan Pantalone is
so Greenberg, the early difference maker in this one for the Mamaroneck. These are, you can tell, 2 high-octane offenses. It's been all about possession. If you have the ball, you'll probably score with it. And that's the Ben Shapiro we're used to seeing. A clean face-off win, but the pass gets away. Will they keep it in? Not quite. Jack Harrigan trying to rake it, couldn't get there. So Prendergast will have it on the restart. He gets it to the goalie Testa. And now Pantalone will take it up. Able to stay in. Ewald try to force him out. This is Lucas Quinn holding at the 40. 7 minutes gone by first quarter. Mamaroneck leading Niskay 4-3. Pass out in front, nobody home. Quinn there to gather it in. Quinn shoots wide, actually a bit high over the net. The Silver Warriors will keep it. This is Sexton who started with it. Up top for Quinn. Out in front, point blank was Maloney, couldn't get it home. But they will keep it. Shot, underhand scored by Lucas Quinn. Tied up at 4.
For Lucas Quinn, his first, and we're tied at 4.
My goodness. These two teams bringing the offense. Definitely on pace for both to end in double digits.
Taking the draw for the Silver Warriors, number 21, John Foll. Ben Shapiro for the Tigers.
So Niskay sends in Foll for the face-off. Shapiro stays in the circle for Mamaroneck. Takes another shove, and it'll be Tigers' ball. Win them however you can. Malice has it. Malice, the All-American. The 4 all-sections for the Tigers: Charlie Harris, Chris Conley, Ben Shapiro, and Eric Greenberg. The honorable mentions: Matt Brody, Alex Ewald, Ryan LeBlanc, and Daniel O'Rourke. That's 3 of their defenders, so. Shot, oh, is that saved? Did it cross the line? No. What a shot, though. Good save by Testa. This is Doxey bringing it up. Malurk. He'll back away. This is Aiden Byrne around the far side. Puts it behind the cage. Now Maloney near side. This is O'Brien now. Assini sees a hole. Arad Shah Asif, good defense. Funky shot there from Sexton and couldn't connect. Looks like Byrne will have it on the restart. O'Brien. Niskay will reset. This is Lucas Quinn. Sophomore already has a goal. That one, I don't know if the defender got in the way of that pass or what, but it went way wild, and Tigers will get the ball. This is Ryan LeBlanc with it. He gets it to Malice. Malice started the game as an attacker. Now looks like he's playing more of a midfield. And he is listed as both, so they'll move him around as they'd like. Greenberg and Harris playing catch. Harris will go back and touch up. Harris racing in. Wild shot, goes wide. Tigers had a man back there. 2 minutes to go first half. All tied up at 4. Tigers looking for the advantage. Conley tries to get it to Ewald. Pass broken up. Good defense there from Niskay. That was Jake Miller. Miller going to take it up himself. Now he'll unload it. thought about shooting, did James Sexton. He'll back it away. This is Michael Doxey. Maybe holding for last shot a little bit here. Still over a minute to go in the quarter. Pass in front, broken up. Picked up by O'Brien. He'll shoot. Saved. And then scored. On the rebound, James Sexton, and he's got a hat trick.
And James Sexton with the silver goal. That's a hat trick for James. And
so 5-4 Niskayuna.
With a minute left.
1 minute remaining in the quarter, and the Tigers want to win this face-off and even things up at the end of the quarter. Shapiro back in there for the Tigers, and won easily by Pantalone. Underhand shot, what a shot! And a goal for Pantalone. So 6-4 Niskayuna. That one took about 9 seconds. Face-off, Shapiro had it, kind of flipped over and dropped it, landed on top of, and they're going to give it to Niskayuna. I guess they got Shapiro for laying on the ball. Little cloud cover comes in, but nice weather. No worry of rain. Shot, bouncer goes wide off the stick of Sexton. Still 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It was 4-4. Niskayuna run. Looking to add to it. This is Prendergast. Bounces, I don't know if that hit a helmet or what. They're gonna let Niski keep it. 17.8 remaining in the quarter. Zassini, who brought it in under 10 seconds. Couldn't connect on the pass. Sexton picked up by the Tigers. Flag comes in. And we're gonna have a whistle with 1.4 seconds as they enforce the penalty.
Silver Warrior penalty. The Tigers will be man up.
The call goes against Niski. Didn't get the call, but it will carry over into the second quarter. This final 1.4 more of a formality than anything else. Malice runs it out.
And that's the end of the
We're through the first quarter. The score, Niskayuna 6, Mamaroneck 4. And it's definitely been a competitive first quarter. We'll see how the rest of it plays out. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the New York State Class A Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals on LMC Varsity Sports. All right, Tigers get the ball to start the quarter because of the man up. In the other quarterfinal, Syosset trailing by 1 to Smithtown East. That one's still in the early going. Same listed start time. Don't know if they got going at the same time or not. Kind of following that one along on Twitter, so try to keep you posted. Meanwhile, a big extra man opportunity here from Mamaroneck. Trying to get back within 1. Malice racing, shoots, and scores! The All-American with his first. Pulls the Tigers within 1.
His first cuts the lead to 6-5. And Shapiro and
the Tigers get the second quarter off to a start on the right foot. When you get to this stage of the game, everyone's a good face-off man, so you're not going to see Shapiro dominate, but you'll see him be par for the course. Taking some tough checks there, no call. Harrigan, and maybe there is a call, got some whistles. Timeout. Called by Jeff Barnard. Didn't want to lose possession, so we're 50 seconds into the second quarter. Tigers trailing 6-5. They have the ball when we come back on LMC-TV. Erik Greenberg will have possession for the Tigers as we restart out of the timeout. Quickly passes to Reed Malice. Tigers will set up the offense. Even strength. Tigers looking to tie this one back up. They had tied it at 4, allowed 2 unanswered. Try to connect in front. Who has the ball? It's the goalie, Testa. And Niskayuna will start on offense. It's Malurk trying to force the turnover. Was Greenberg, he couldn't do it. This is Shepard. Goes behind for Byrne. This is the Tigers all season didn't have to do a ton of, is play a lot of defense. They generally like to say that their best defense is their offense. They tend to outpossess their opponents, but obviously at this level in the state playoffs, you're expecting a more even playing field. So you've got to play your defense. Shot goes wide. Shot by O'Brien. Byrne was backing up, so Niskayuna will keep it. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. The Silver Warriors trying to get that 2-goal lead back. This is Quinn. Races around, shoots high. Niskayuna will keep it again. Byrne on the restart. Gets it to Sexton. Now Prendergast. Little stutter step, almost dropped the ball. Tough pressure from LeBlanc. Shot, scored!
That's an unassisted goal by John Prendergast, his second, and the Silver Warriors go up by 2.
Really, you look at that shot, it's about not where you want it, right at the goalie's head. You'd expect him to see it well, but couldn't put anything up to block it. Tigers ball on the face-off infraction. Trailing 7-5, trying to get it back to a 1-goal deficit. This is Harrigan. Back to Conley. Ewald puts a spin on. To the middle, Harris takes a shove, no call. Spin move. Back up top for Malice. Malice shoots and he scores! Or did he? I thought that was in the cage, apparently not. Niskayuna ball on the save. And that one's saved by Schlegel. It's Quentin Sakakini with it. Brings it up the sideline, gets it in the offensive zone. Sakakini unloads it to Conley. Tigers can reset. I really thought that last one was in, but 4 officials, you'd think they'd see it better than me. Malice will walk it in. Tigers will set the offense. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Out in front, score. I thought Malice had it. Faked me out the whole time. Harris to Harrigan. And it's 7-6.
Scored by number 3. Jack Harrigan, assisted by number 2, Charlie Harris.
So Tigers finally do get it within 1. Big face-off here from Mamaroneck. Infraction, ball to Niskayuna. Check there on Prendergast, no call, shot wide. Byrne backing up for Niski. This is Maloney over to Wassini. At some point, Tigers will have to make a stop and even the game up. They got a stop last time though, so showing they can do it. This is Assini. Centered shot scored. Perfect one-timer. Maloney with the goal, and it's 8-6.
The goal goes to Evan Maloney, his first. The assist is by Sam Assini.
And that's something that you just can't defend. A perfectly executed one-timer out in front. You defend that by not allowing it to happen. You have to get in the lane. Once that pass connects, you've got a very good chance at a goal. That's exactly what happened there. Battle for possession. Shapiro thought he had it. He did not. So Shepard and a whistle. I think that came before the shot. Wouldn't have counted anyways. The shot was off target, but 6:54 to go, second quarter in the New York State Public Hockey School Athletic Association Class A Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals. We'll take a quick break. 8-6 Niskayuna. Niski ball out of the timeout. Quinn will start with it. Silver Warriors looking for a game-high 3-goal lead. This is Quinn. Across to Assini. Quick rotation, this is Byrne. Back to Quinn. Across to O'Brien. And how about Schlegel sticking the stick out there and tipping that one away? Close call, I think it was the right one. It just went off of Schlegel's stick, so it will stay a Silver Warrior ball. Shot is high. Backing up was Jarrett Odin Smith. I'm sorry, 22, that was James Sexton. This is Byrne, shot, scores.
Scored by Aiden Byrne, his first.
So 9-6 now, game high 3-goal lead for the Silver Warriors with 6 minutes to go in the first half. The Tigers badly need to answer here. You can go on a run in lacrosse, but you don't want to have to go on a huge one. But a face-off win easily by Pantalone. Underhand shovel pass to a teammate. Ball comes loose though. Picked back up by Ryan Sitterly. They'll reset with Prendergast. Prendergast gets in, shoots wide. Byrne backing up. Thinking about a shot. Prendergast shoots now off the post. And it rolls back out toward midfield. Kept in. Tiger ball. Played up to Conley. Tigers have not had a possession in about 6 minutes. Conley races in, shoots just wide. Niskay ball, not sure why, but it is. Guess nobody was backing up there. So a very abbreviated possession there for the Tigers, not what they wanted. This is Malurk over to Assini. Assini, one of 5 seniors on the team. And they can play it a little bit slower here with a 3-goal lead. No need to make any risky moves. Assini, across, shot, scored. Wow. Aiden O'Brien gets that one assisted by Assini. And it's 10-6 with 4:20 to go in the half. Infraction, Tigers ball. They need that. You can say what you want about Niskayuna figuring out the Tigers defense, but at the end of the day, it's the out-possessing that'll win the game. Possession 9/10 of the law and 10/10 of lacrosse. This is Malice. Races around, turnaround shot. What a shot by Malice for the score.
Malice, his second, cuts the lead back down to 3.
So it's 10-7 after the goal by Malice. 3:46 to go in the half. The Tigers, they just need to keep getting possessions. There's no other way to put it, but also, don't try to score 3 goals at once. You literally can't do it. Just focus on scoring a goal and getting the ball back. Not happening there as Pantalone wins the face-off. Passed up to Pantalone. This is Sexton far side as the sun peeks back out. Quinn racing and takes a long shot. It's high. Burn back there for the Silver Warriors. Once again, this is Quinn. Passed inside, tight defense by Daniel O'Rourke, the all-section honorable mention. Niskayuna gets the ball back. Spinning a flag. Looks like Brett Young will be going to the box.
Penalty goes against the Tigers.
It'll put the Tigers a man down.
Niskayuna will be up a man for 2 minutes.
It's a 2-minute penalty. It's a big mistake there by Young. Tigers cannot afford to be down a man for 2 minutes. So they'll go into their man down defense. And a good chance here for Niskay to go back up by 4. Approaching the goal, pass out in front. Bouncer shot saved by Schlegel. Got it back, shot sailed high. Quinn closest. Niskay will keep. That one scored from the point from Quinn. And it is 11-7 Niskay with 2 minutes to go in the half.
His second.
So Shapiro in the circle. Face-off win for Niskay. Looking for more. Tight defense from LeBlanc. That penalty is released with the goal, so it is 6-on-6 now. Passing around the perimeter of the Silver Warriors. Just about down to the final minute of the half. This is Malurk. Tries the center shot. I don't know if Schlegel or the post got a piece of it, but it flew away. Byrne will keep it for Niskayuna. Pass in front, wow! Lucas Quinn with the hat trick. And what a catch and shoot behind the back. 12-7 Niskayuna.
Go up by 5 with 45 seconds remaining in the half.
This is just a level of proficiency I don't know what the Tigers have seen all year, and they tried. They played a number of strong programs throughout the year. That's why they had 6 losses. Playing the likes of Wantagh from Long Island. A penalty on that play as down went J.M. Nochin. So the Tigers the ball and a man up, 38 seconds. Timeout Niskayuna, 38 seconds remaining in the half. Niskay up by 5. They call a timeout. So Tigers ball, they're up a man, and if they don't score, they'll still have the man advantage beginning the second half. See if they can get a goal. They haven't scored in quite a while. Just a little bit of momentum in the second half would be helpful. Final 20 seconds of the half. This is Harris. Ewald back to Conley. Now Greenberg. Harris, Malice with 12 seconds, shoots just wide. And Ewald just got back there to keep possession. Just under 10 seconds left in the half. Looks like they called on Ewald to hold, and they'll take the man advantage into the second half. So we're through 24 minutes of play. Back and forth through the first 15 minutes or so, but then Niskayuna took control. 12-7, they lead Mamaroneck at the half in the Class A Boys Across State quarterfinal on LMC-TV. All right, Tigers will have the ball start in the second half because they still have that penalty which hasn't released. And boy, do they need a goal here, down by 5. Like to get this half off to the right start. Not over by any means. The Tigers trailed by 5 in the sectional semifinal in 2013. And that one scored by Conley, his first of the game. Tigers now down by 4.
Chris Conley, his first. The assist goes to number 7, Reed Malice.
It was 3 years ago when the Tigers won their first sectional title. The semifinal game against Lakeland Panis. They trailed 6-1 at the half, turned it around completely, pitched a shutout in the second half, went to overtime 6-6, and then won on a Peter Conley goal in overtime. So it can be done. Certainly shown the ability to score once they get the ball. No call there, Tiger ball. They need a lot of that. Malice got swarmed and unloaded to Shapiro, who'll race it up. Shot from Conley. I think Testa might have gotten a piece of that. Either way, it's Tigers ball. Harrigan has it on the restart. The beauty of lacrosse is if you can win face-offs, you can score goals, and you can also keep the ball away from the other team's offense. Greenberg, Malice dropped it, able to get it back. Thinking about shooting, he does, and it's saved by Testa. Niskayuna quickly in transition. Tigers have defenders on sides. And pass did not connect, could have been a good look for Aiden Byrne, but it went out of bounds, Tiger ball. Schlegel trying to clear it up the field. It goes over the line, but it's easily picked up by Malurk. This is Nicholas Horn with it, as the Silver Warriors look to regain that 5-goal lead. They'll cycle through methodically. This is Quinn. Quinn puts on a little move. Bad angle shot sails. Niskay will keep it. We're 2 minutes in to the second half. Tigers have the third quarter's only goal. Pass across, shot, scored! It was Aiden O'Brien, and
his second. Lucas Quinn, the assist.
I think it was Brody, not sure who, but somebody on the Tigers on the defense had a chance to cut off that pass, and I mean, could not have missed it by more than 2 inches. That pass set up the goal. It's 13-8. Face-off won and flipped back by Pantalone. This is Sexton with it. O'Brien takes a shot from behind from Sakakini. That'll get flagged, but not before they score another. Sexton's fourth.
His fourth of the ball game.
It is 14-8. And to add insult to injury, Niskay will have possession as they enforce the penalty.
The Silver Warriors will be a man up.
I don't think there's supposed to be a face-off here, but I suppose I'm wrong. There will be a face-off. Easily won by Pantalone. Roller picked up by Quinn. Tigers are a man down. Pass in front couldn't connect. Picked up by Ryan LeBlanc, who will race up with it. Protects the ball, gets a call to go. Or is that a timeout? Timeout called by Coach Jeff Barnard. It's a saved possession, 8:11 to go third quarter. 14-8, Niskayuna over Mamaroneck in the state quarterfinals on LMC Varsity Sports. Tigers keep possession out of the timeout. They put it in the stick of Erik Greenberg, who hits some traffic, gets through it. Greenberg unloads to Harris. Back up top to Reed Malice. If the score holds, this would be the last game for Malice in a Tiger uniform. He's a senior, All-American, committed to Bucknell next year. This is Greenberg. Thinks about a shot, doesn't get the angle, draws a call. Still fighting some traffic. They throw another flag. Greenberg takes another shot. They throw another flag, and they score. The ref ran out of flags and threw his hat.
22 for the Tigers. Erik Greenberg, he's fourth, and he was poised 4 times on that try.
That's amazing. I don't know how they enforce that. I know they can go at least 2 men down, but I'm not really sure how else. I've never seen that many flags on one play before. And then for Greenberg to keep possession through all those illegal hits and score the goal, my goodness. Scoreboard should read 14-9. Still says 14-8. And it looks like the refs are going to try to figure out the enforcement on this. And they might have to do the infractions maybe 2 at a time and then have the second set start after the first set expires. Not really sure. They're trying to figure it out. Scoreboard is right now, it's 14-9, 7:11 to go third quarter. And that's a big series of calls there for Mamaroneck. Definitely give them a chance to pick up a couple goals while they're up on offense. Get themselves back in this game. I'll tell you one thing, if they're able to come back and win this game, that could be a nominee for LMC Sports Play of the Week, because I can honestly say I've never seen that before. There's discussion about whether there should be a face-off. I think they're lining up for one. Not a whole lot of red jerseys on the field, obviously.
Okay, the ball obviously counts. The Silver Warriors will be 2 men down for 2 minutes.
All right, so it's a 2-man down for 2 minutes.
Ben Shapiro and Dylan Pantalone at the ups.
They will have a face-off, so Shapiro still needs to win it. Then the Tigers can get to work with a lot of space. Get some help. Infraction. Tigers ball. No, infraction on White. Silver War, that's a big face-off win there for Pantalone. The Silver Warriors can, oh, flag comes in. Not what the Tigers needed there. Looks like they got Shapiro there, so that'll take away one of the men up for the Tigers.
A timeout called by the Silver Warriors. I believe there's also a penalty against the Tigers.
Coach Mike Vorgang called a timeout after the call to get things set. We'll take a break as well. 14-9, Niskayuna over Mamaroneck. 7 minutes to go, third quarter, in the state quarterfinal on LMC Varsity Sports.
And the Silver Warriors.
So 7:01 to go. Niskayuna ball. Mamaroneck 1 man up now instead of 2. There's a big flag after A great job that Greenberg had done drawing all those penalties. It's Prendergast who's able to get through it. See if Niskay tries to score a man down. Slips up, gets back up, throws it beyond the goal and another flag. And that just might even things up here.
Penalty against the Tigers. The teams are at even strength. 2 men down, both teams.
It is against Mamaroneck. Both going to play 2 men down for now. In that other state quarterfinal, Syosset Smithtown East tied at 8 in about the same spot in the third quarter. Winner of that game plays the winner of this one, Middletown High School, in a few days. So now we'll restart. Teams essentially at even strength. It's a 4-on-4. Both teams 2 men down. And that's, I think, about as far down as you can go with manpower. Shot goes wide. There's going to be a lot of space out there to shoot. This is Quinn. Tries to get through, shoots. Ball loose and picked up by LeBlanc. He's able to get it to Beanstalk, the 2 hockey stars from Mamaroneck. He has to unload it to Schlegel, who gets it back to LeBlanc. Looks like the Niskayuna penalties might have released.
Silver Warriors are back to full strength.
Tigers couple men down. Another flag comes in and Greenberg scores.
And short-handed goal scored by the Tigers. Erik Greenberg with his 5th.
So that's a 10th goal from Mamaroneck. 5th one scored by Greenberg.
There is a penalty on the play.
That flag you would assume would be against Niskayuna. It's a 4-goal game, and just put the ball in Erik Greenberg's hands. He'll draw the penalty and score the goal.
Penalties against the Silver Warriors. There'll be a man down.
So they are a man down, but the Tigers,
Check that, teams are at even strength.
still a man down as well, so. I count 10 Tigers on the field. Looks like we're not sure who should be on and off the field. Looks like there's 1 player in the penalty box for both teams. Reed Malice is walking over to the sideline.
Nope, it's going to be Silver Warriors, a man down.
So Niskayuna is a man down. Looks like that penalty from Mamaroneck is released completely.
Ben Shapiro and Dylan Pantalone at the X. We have a 14-10 game.
So it looks like they've got it all sorted out now. The official, some words for the face-off men. It'll be Shapiro and Pantalone, as it has been for most of the game. Shapiro rakes it forward, picks it up, takes a check, and they'll stop play. Mamaroneck ball. Tigers a man up. They can make it a 3-goal game if they can put one in the back of the net. Penalty released, and Greenberg almost got ran over by the man coming in. So now, I still see 5 defenders, so. They are a man up still. is Conley. Back to Ewald. Harris. Malice looking for space. Ewald. Conley. Tigers haven't been able to get through the perimeter. Malice shoots and a save by Testa. Here come the Silver Warriors. Still down a man, although that penalty has to be close to expiring. Niskay protecting a 4-goal lead here in the third quarter. Shot, make that a 5-goal lead, scored by Prendergast.
John Prendergast, his third. That's the Silver Warriors.
So now 15-10.
3:59 remaining in the third.
Tigers had that little run going, but unable to sustain it. Something illegal happened there. Flag. Tigers ball. It looks like Tigers will be a man up as well, as the flag was thrown.
Charlie, take it to the hole.
And that is what it will be, a 6-on-5. 3:52 to go, third quarter. Tigers need to take advantage of the opportunity here. This is Malice, back to Ewald. Greenberg up top. Shot scored! Reed Malice puts on the move and makes it 15-11. That's a hat trick for Malice. 15-11, the score. We still have over 15 minutes left to play, and kind of get the feeling this game could end something like 25-23 at this rate. Clean face-off win for Shapiro, who gets hacked at. Keeps possession, draws the flag, keeps play going. Shot goes wide, and now they'll enforce the penalty.
Penalty on the Silver Warriors.
If you're new to boys lacrosse, they enforce the penalty once there's a loose ball. So the Tigers go back a man up, and they can keep drawing these calls and getting goals. They'll be right back in the game. Time certainly not a factor yet. Ewald on the reset gets it to Conley.
Let's go, Tigers!
Harris back to Ewald. Tigers, as they were earlier, going around the perimeter. Greenberg shoots, saved by Testa, who will take his time to clear. He wails it down the field. It takes a bounce, and they'll need it to stay in. It will not. Tigers ball. Nice play there by Malice at midfield to corral that high pass. Liam Monahan in the game. Back to Malice. Tigers still a man up. Conley to Harris, inside, shot, scored! It's Liam Monahan with his first. And don't look now, it's back to a 3-goal game with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Liam Monahan, his first. The assist goes to number 2, Charlie Harris.
So the Tigers certainly not saying die in this one. They trailed by as many as 5. They've gotten it down to 3. And still 14 minutes remaining in the game. Face-off 1 trickles away, but the ground ball picked up by Prendergast. Under 2 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Back to even strength. And a man down for Mamaroneck, that's Beanstalk, a flag thrown. So Tigers will be a man up. The trainer will come out to check on Beanstalk. We'll take a break. 1:30 to go, third quarter. Tigers down by 3 in the state quarterfinals. So the Tigers a man up again. Rare offensive penalty against Niskayuna. Minute and a half to go in the third quarter. The Tigers can make it a 2-goal game if they can convert here. Harris will touch up, we're back underway. This is Malice, back to Ewald. Malice shoots wide. Plenty of mustard on it, Ewald backing up. They'll push Ewald further towards the corner, and now they'll let him restart. Monahan over to Harris. Now Greenberg taking a few checks from a defender. All legal. Down near 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Be huge for the Tigers if they can make it a 2-goal game here. Greenberg now down to 25 seconds. Shot, oh, a save by Testa from his knees. And Testa's under pressure, finally unloads it. The defender is Jake Miller, gets it back to Testa. Niskay having some trouble clearing here. They are a man down, but they're able to run out the quarter. The Tigers make some noise late. It's not over, 15-12. We've got a whole quarter left to play. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss it. The New York State Public High School Athletic Association Class A Boys Lacrosse State Quarterfinal on LMC Varsity Sports. So Niskayuna will have possession as we start the fourth quarter. Syosset has come back and gone up on Smithtown East by 3 goals. In the other quarterfinal, winner of that game will play the winner of this one. Testa flings it down the field. It will go out. There's a whistle before that happens. Niskayuna ball is a push. Kind of like throwing it up and going for the pass interference in football. It worked. Prendergast with it. He sends it back up top. Just under 11:30 to play. Tigers trailing by 3. More than anything, they need some possession here. Team's already even strength. We should point that out. Oh, almost a steal there by Young. The shot blocked in front. Ball kicked around, picked up by Quinn. Back up top to Quinn, who is able to keep the ball on sides. If you're Niskay here, you just want to keep the ball away from Mamaroneck. Oh, a save by Schlegel, point blank. Ball came loose. Tigers ball. Great defense there by Ryan LeBlanc. Schlegel gets it up to Malice. Malice unloads to Conley. And if you're Mamaroneck, maybe you want to get that ball to Greenberg. He has been willing his way through the defense in this game. 5 goals. And along the way, he's drawn 4 or 5 penalties as well. Kind of double help. Turnaround opportunity from Ewald. Could not convert, and Niskay gets the ball back. This is Malurk. Back on the time kill is Niskayuna. Pretty simple. If they keep the ball away from Mamaroneck sticks, they simply can't give up the goals. Pass across, shot sailed high. Backing up was Sexton. Pass across. In towards the goal, have to back away, does Baloney. Fake pass by Quinn, gets it to the other side. Thought about a shot, tight pressure there from Brody. Down to 8 minutes to play. Tigers need 3 goals to tie. They need possession to do so. Ball pops out of the stick. Picked back up. Nifty pass, shot sailed wide. Backed up by Byrne. Byrne backs the man down, tried to one time. Ball loose in front, tried to rake it in. And finally, Schlegel able to settle it down. We said the Tigers need 3 goals. More than that, they need possession. They have one here, needing to convert with 7:20 to play. Harris. Now to Greenberg. Time not such a factor that you have to rush to score, but sure does help to put one on the board. Greenberg shoots. Oh, a save by Testa. And a loose ball at midfield picked up by Harris. Tigers might have numbers. Could not connect on the pass to Greenberg, but he raked it anyway, saved by Testa. Rolled out of bounds, it'll stay with Mamaroneck. What a sequence there. Conley on the restart. Racing in, doesn't get a call. Tiger fans wanted one. And they'll settle it back up top. 6.5 to play, Tigers still trailing by 3. Malice, across, shot, that one scores, it's across the goal line.
Not sure on the goal scorer for the Tigers there.
And neither am I, as they say he's not, that might have been Alex Ewald, but that one sort of had some backspin on it, went across the goal line.
15, Alex Ewald, second.
I was right, it was Ewald. Ball with some backspin kind of rolled back across the goal line after it passed it, but clearly went over the goal line, so 15-13 and a big face-off coming up here. One by Niskayuna, oh, it's stuff! But picked back up by Jake Shepard. Just past the stick of Conley, and now Niski will set up the offense. 6 minutes to play. Loose ball at midfield. Kicked away, a little soccer game breaks out and it works out. Arad Shah Asif picks it up, and he gets it up to Harrigan, who is able to get, oh, just past Conley. Testa trying to get it. It's loose, and Testa gets it back. Wild 10 seconds there. Now Niskayuna will try again to establish the offense. Flag comes in, Harrigan. Shot scored.
John Pendergrass with his 4th of the game, unassisted.
Big goal for Pendergrass, and it was a flag that came in at midfield as well. I think that's going against Mamaroneck, and more than the goal, the penalty could be the dagger. With 5.5 minutes to play, we'll figure out the call and get the personnel on the field. (16-13) the score. Still fighting for the face-off. Taken by Pantalone. Both face-off men sub out. With a head of steam, Quinn shot wide. Backing up Byrne. 5 minutes to play. Tigers need the ball and a quick steal by Ryan LeBlanc. Gets it across to Shea McElroy. Now Beanstalk bounces it over to Harrigan. This is Ewald. Timeout Mamaroneck.
Timeout called by the Tigers.
4:42 to play. Tigers trail by 3. They have the ball. And we'll see what they can do when we get back out of this timeout on LMC-TV. Back out of the timeout. The other quarterfinal looks like it's going to go Syosset's way. Just a few minutes left. They lead 14-8. Well, they say it ain't over till it's over. Same thing here. 4:42 to play. Tigers trailing by 3. Pretty simple. You need to score a goal, win a face-off, lather, rinse, repeat. This is Malice. Now Greenberg racing in. Finds some traffic on lows to Harrigan. Malice shoots wide. Backed up by Conley. Conley to Greenberg. Greenberg trying to back the man down, goes around him, spin move. Greenberg underhand shot wide. Conley backing up again. This is Conley. 4 minutes to play. Up top for Malice. Malice with a long rip. Bouncer went high. And Harris, lucky he didn't touch it. Tigers will keep. Harris, saved by Testa. Niskey ball picked up by Mike Doxey. Doxey sends it down the field. Found Shepard. That pass didn't connect, but backing up a teammate. Aiden O'Brien. Tigers now trailing by 3, 3:15 to play, and they don't have the ball. Not the recipe they're looking for in the later stages of this game. This is Maloney. Racing to the middle. Gets it to Assini. And ball gets loose. Goes out of bounds. That'll be Tigers ball with just under 3 minutes to play. This is Beanstalk with it now. He'll get it back to Schlegel. Now gets it to Malice. No real other way to put it. Tigers need a score on this possession. This is Greenberg. Shot went high. Tigers look like they will get the call for being closer. Conley, a quick pass. Shot! Oh, a save by Testa! Niskey ball. Didn't get a whole lot of it, but he got enough. 2 minutes to play. Niskayuna with the ball up 3. And now we play the possession game. This is Quinn. Now O'Brien. Tried to pass it in front, taken by Schlegel. Good job by the Tigers goalie. They need this ball to get in the back of the net soon. 1.5 minutes to go. It's Daniel O'Rourke with it, ball loose, and hold everything. We've got a whistle. Tigers ball. 1:27 to play. If they have a blitzkrieg offense, this is the time for it. Still trailing by 3 are the Tigers. This is Harrigan across to Greenberg. Greenberg gets through some defenders, absorbs some contact, draws the flag, so we'll have a stoppage with 1:19, and the Tigers will go a man up.
Mamaroneck will be a man up for the remainder of the game.
It's a 2-minute penalty, so the rest of the game, Tigers will be a man up unless, of course, they score. Harris to Malice. Malice looking for space, down near 1 minute to play. Could not connect out in front, and another whistle. Tigers ball, a push. 1:02 on the clock. Niskey bench getting loud. Greenberg. Malice. Across. Still has it. Shot. Deflected by the defense. Flag on the play. Loose ball. They'll enforce it right away with 44 seconds to go.
Penalties against the Tigers. Teams ready.
And it's against Mamaroneck, so that'll wipe out the man up. They'll be 5-on-5 for the last 44 seconds. Things looking grim for Mamaroneck's season, but still another great season for them. Third section title in the last 4 years. They've got a whole lot of talent coming back next year, especially including Chris Conley and Erik Greenberg, both all section as juniors. Ben Shapiro as well. Expect them next year to contend for another section title. That's not what they're thinking about today. They're thinking about how they could have won this quarterfinal. And really, you're running into a hot goalie like Testa, who's made a number of big stops. That could be the difference in this game. Final 15 seconds. Niskayuna just needs to run it out. This is Quinn, who rolls it over to O'Brien. Ball loose, picked back up by O'Brien. Final 3 seconds of the game, and that will do it. Niskayuna moving on in the state tournament to the semifinal.
Congratulations to the Niskayuna Silver Warriors as they advance to the state Final Four. They will play at Middleton on 3:30 on Wednesday. Congratulations to the Mamaroneck Tigers for a great season. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for coming out, and please have a safe trip home.
Mamaroneck stunned a bit, thought they had a good chance in this game, and certainly played admirably, certainly showed they belonged here. Reed Malice taking a few extra seconds at midfield. His high school career now over. He'll move on to Bucknell next year. He's been committed there since he was a sophomore. Two teams will line up and shake hands. Niski improves to 19-2. The Tigers will finish the season at 13-7.
Presenting the regional championship.
But as we've been saying all season, a misleading record of 13-7. They played a number of powerhouse teams on their schedule this year to try to get themselves in a position to win games like this. And they certainly put themselves in position, got a few calls, but in the last 6 minutes of the game or so, just could not get things to go their way and close that gap. So stay tuned, we're not quite done. We'll have the post-game show next. Once again, the final, Niskayuna 16, Mamaroneck 13, in the New York State Class A Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals. We'll be right back. Back one more time to wrap up a 16-13 loss by the Mamaroneck Tigers in the New York State Class A Boys Lacrosse quarterfinals. Obviously today they're disappointed. They wanted to get past this. They'd never been past this round the previous times that they've won a section title and advanced here, and once again unable to get to the state Final Four. But I think more important, as they did in their second trip here and today their third trip, they proved that they belong here. 16-13 is not a blowout. It's not a 23-3 like they had in 2012 in the state tournament. 16-13, you run into a hot goalie, what are you going to do? A number of quality shots, and really they did everything they had to do except score the goals and win the game. It's unfortunate, but in the long run, no reason for the Tigers to hold their heads down. A great season on their part, a ton of talent across this roster. Erik Greenberg especially stands out today with his 5 goals. He's a junior. He'll be back next year, probably leading this offense in a role more that you saw Reed Malice in this year. And Reed Malice, though, by the way, a 4-year varsity career, wins 3 section titles, scored well over 150 goals in that span. A great career from him. That has to get a mention as well. But from Mamaroneck, again, they had a good season. You run into a good team, a good goalie. That's, you know, in lacrosse, the goalies make a big difference in the game because you expect them to fail most of the time. But Nick Testa did a great job turning some of those expected failures into successes. In turn, that gives Niskayuna the ball more often. They get more goals. End of story. But we would like to thank you for tuning into this one. We also want to thank the New York State Public High School Athletic Association and Time Warner Cable for allowing us to bring this game to you in the Larchmont and Mamaroneck area. One more time, I am Rob Moretti, along with our cameraman for this trip, BJ Persampieri, thanking you for watching this broadcast of LMC Varsity Sports. This might be the last broadcast of the year for us. We have 2 teams left in playoff contention at this moment. The Rhinebeck softball team earlier today took home the section title. Mamaroneck plays for a section title in baseball later tonight. If either of them get to the state tournament at a site where we can cover, we will try to bring that to you. If not, that will be it for this school year, 2014-2015. We thank you for watching all school year long. We're going to have our extra long credit roll coming up after this, thanking everyone at both Rhinebeck and Mamaroneck High Schools and at LMC-TV as well. Everyone who's helped bring all of our games this season to you. One more time, I'm Rob Moretti, thanking you for watching all school year long on LMC Varsity Sports.
Thank you.